All right, folks, today I've been in the mood for bread. Homemade, delicious bread. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take 2¼ cups of white milk, 2¼ cups of warm water. I'm going to heat that in a pan till it's about 90 degrees. Ready? Here we go. All right, so here's my 2¼ cups of warm water and my 2¼ cups of white milk. I'm going to heat this up until it hits about 90 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my thermometer and get that set up. Alright, so here I have my water and my milk. I'm going to heat this up to about 90 degrees. And then I will be done. So give it about 5 to 7 minutes. Maybe longer depending on how you have it turned up. Alright, now that we have everything ready to go, so we're going to do a cup of flour. Do about half of our sugar. A little bit more. There we go. And then we're going to add our yeast. This is 1 ounce of active yeast. So since that's mixing together, I'm going to take my liquid of warm milk and water. And I'm just going to pour a little bit in just so I can get it dissolved enough to mix together. Alright, just a little bit. Now we're going to let that sit. Give it a quick little stir. Alright, we're going to let that mix and let it sit there until I measure out everything else. So I'm going to need 5 pounds of 5 pounds of flour. And then go ahead and measure that up and get that ready. Alright, now you can see that everything's starting to mix together. The yeast and flour get nice and spongy. You see some bubbles in there. It's exactly what I'm looking for. So now what I'm going to do is slowly turn it on. And I'm going to add a little bit of flour, a little bit of water, milk combo, a little bit at a time. So here we go. Alright, a little bit of flour. Throw our liquid in there. Thank you, Timmy. Let me pour it. Add the rest of our sugar. Our salt. All right, we're going to add our egg. Come on, Timmy, help me pour them in. Bloop. Excellent. Let's raise it back up. All right, and then we're going to turn it back on. And we're going to let this mix until it's completely mixed. All right, so here we have our dough. We're going to put it on the table. Got my little helper here. His name is Timmy. And he's going to help me knead the dough a little bit. And then we're going to put it in our oiled pan. And we're going to let it rise for about 30 to 45 minutes. Right, Timmy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you helping?
Yeah.
Are you a good helper?
Yeah.
Thank you, Timmy. All right, here I have my grease pan. I'm going to take my dough. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to wrap it in saran wrap and then put a towel over the top of it so that it can rise by itself. Give it about 45 to 35 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Now that we have it plastic wrapped, I'm going to take my towel and place it right over the top. I'm just going to put it right off to the side and then give it about 30 to 45 minutes and we'll check it. All right, so our bread's been resting for about 35 minutes. Go ahead and pull it off. Oh, you can see how it's risen already twice its size. Exactly what I'm looking for. And then go ahead and press that down. Let the air out of that guy. Pull off my saran wrap. All right, then I'm going to knead it into 2 loaves. And I'm going to put it in this pan here, which I'll use olive oil. Rub the sides. I'm going to bake it at 350 for about 15 minutes. All right, here I have my 2 loaves of bread. I'm going to use my olive oil. I'm going to pat it just to give it so when it bakes and get some color. All right, I'm going to take my knife and let's split right up the top. That way when it'll split nice and open. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the oven. My oven's set at 350. I'm going to let them bake at 350 for about 15 minutes.